In the ancient kingdom of Magadha, there lived a young man named Ananda. Despite being surrounded by family and friends, Ananda often felt a deep sense of loneliness and emptiness within his heart. He longed for something more, something that could fill the void he felt. One day, he heard of a renowned Buddhist monk who was said to possess great wisdom and could offer guidance on matters of the heart. Ananda decided to seek out this monk in the hope of finding answers to his loneliness. After a long journey, Ananda arrived at a tranquil monastery nestled in the mountains. There, he met the monk, a venerable sage named Bhante Sujata. Ananda poured out his heart, explaining the overwhelming sense of loneliness that had plagued him for years. Bhante Sujata listened with compassion and then shared a story with Ananda. He told of a bird named Kavi, known for its sweet and melodious songs. Kavi lived alone in a lush forest, filling the air with its beautiful tunes. People from neighboring villages would travel great distances to hear the bird sing. One day, a man from a distant village captured Kavi and brought it back to his home. He placed the bird in a cage and eagerly awaited its songs. To his surprise, the bird stopped singing altogether. It sat in the cage, silent and withdrawn. The man, puzzled and disappointed, sought advice from a wise elder in his village. The elder explained that Kavi's songs were a result of its freedom and connection to the vast forest. In the cage, the bird had lost its connection to the world, and its loneliness had silenced its songs. Bhante Sujata looked at Ananda and said, "Ananda, just like Kavi, we are all like birds in cages when we disconnect from the world and isolate ourselves in our loneliness. Loneliness is a cage we build for ourselves. To find true happiness and meaning, we must connect with others and the world around us." Ananda pondered these words and realized the truth in Bhante Sujata's teachings. He understood that his loneliness was a result of his self-imposed isolation and that he needed to open his heart to the world and the people in it. Over time, Ananda began to reach out to others, forging deep and meaningful connections. He volunteered in his community, helped those in need, and engaged in acts of kindness. Slowly but surely, the loneliness that had plagued him began to fade. Ananda returned to Bhante Sujata, filled with gratitude, and said, "You have shown me the way to break free from the cage of loneliness. It is through connection, compassion, and embracing the world that we find true happiness." The story of Ananda and Bhante Sujata serves as a powerful reminder that loneliness often stems from a disconnection from the world and others. It teaches us that true happiness can be found by opening our hearts, forging meaningful connections, and embracing the beauty and interconnectedness of life.